Hello everybody, thank you so much for joining me on season 3 episode 2. If you're new here, I'm your host Rozitta. I'm very excited today because we are going to be talking about a very hot, interesting topic which I believe you are going to enjoy. So by the end of this episode, if you haven't subscribed, to furtherly be sure to subscribe. Today's guest stroke co-host is a very beautiful young lady that I've not known for a long time, but her vibes are life, my people. So I'll introduce her to introduce herself. Karibu sana.
Wow, thank you so much, Rozitta.
Karibu sana.
Yeah, just like you've heard, my name is Marya Musiq, and I'm born again. I love Christ.
Yeah.
K stands for Kamau. That's my surname. Mm-hmm. My dad is called Kamau. Mm-hmm. And I'm a gospel minister. Mm-hmm. I have recorded some few songs on YouTube as Marya Musiq. Mm-hmm. Apart from that, my friend and I, Janet, began a show not long ago. We began a show whereby our major thing is to impact young generation.
Yeah, the one on Facebook.
Yes, the one on Facebook. Let us talk show. That's what we call ourselves. Yeah. Because, most of the people are suffering. Yeah. Not because they don't have people to talk to, like family or friends, relatives. But sometimes you feel it better when you talk to people that we don't know. Exactly. We feel like our secrets are secure when you talk to people who don't really know us. Because they won't judge us based on how things are.
They have not put expectations on you, so they can't use anything against you. Yes. I totally get
you.
They
will actually get to understand you better because maybe they are still suffering the same thing as you are. So when you come together and you share ideas, they feel So we really thank God because since we began the show not long ago, it has really worked. It has helped people. The feedbacks, the vibe when you get people giving you feedback. Yeah. So we feel like really thank God. Apart from that, I'm single.
Ameshajiweka kwa market.
No. Let me get away.
No, you said it already. If you're interested.
The reason as to why I normally like saying I'm single is because, Rozitta, most of the people, they tend to feel like singlehood or being single is a crime, is a plague, is a deficiency or a Down syndrome. What you don't understand is singleness or singlehood is a gift from God.
It is.
I think it's in the book of Corinthians. I don't know if it's first or second. The Bible records so well that singleness and marriage both are gifts from God. True. And unless we appreciate the seasons we are in, we start doing things that are not even worth
and
it.
You can't appreciate the next season.
You can't appreciate. So I am single and I appreciate.
Nice.
So guys out there, come on, you're single. You are single.
You are here.
You are single. Enjoy the season.
Amazing.
It is in that season where you get to understand who you really are. Yeah. So that when God gets you in the next season, you understand yourself better.
True.
Yes.
And speaking of singlehood, today's topic, we are going to be talking about green flags that we look out for in men.
Yes.
Yeah, so you ready to begin?
Of course.
You ready to do this?
I'm ready.
Then you go first. What's the first green flag you look out for in a man?
But Rozitta, I feel like maybe there's some people who could be asking, what does this green
what
flag?
are green flags?
What does that really mean?
Expound.
So, most of the time we've been looking at the red flags. Yeah. Most of the time, until
it's always the red flags.
Yes. We don't give a chance to the green flags. So most of the time we're just focusing on the red flags. Yeah. We judge people based on the red flags and maybe they had some green flags in their characteristics.
True. Yeah.
So the green flags, I tend to feel like this is something that will give you a go ahead. Whether you want to know more about someone, whether you want your friendship to go to another level. Yeah. So those are the green flags.
Basically things that will give you things that will make you give this person a chance. Yes. Those are what you are calling green flags. You're good on that?
Yes.
Okay, what's your first green flag?
My first green flag?
Yes.
My first green flag is, does this person honors your no?
Does he honor your no?
Does he honor your no? We're in a generation whereby nowadays no is not an answer.
Yeah.
And you really know where your standards are. You know your demands, but you are afraid of saying no because you feel like if I say a no, at some point this person is gonna shut and go away from me. So you wanna compromise
and say yes all the time.
All the time. As much as some things are not supposed to be said a yes, but you want to say a yes where you could have said a no. Yeah.
And you really wanted to say no.
You really wanted to say no, but you have that fear of, what if I say no, and then this person will now go away from me, you know, I don't want to lose him. What will people say? You know, nowadays people are getting into relationship because of other people in relationship.
Yeah.
So when you think of that point, should I say no? The chances of I saying no and then this person gets to go away,
they're very high.
They're very high.
Yeah.
So if that person takes a no as an answer,
and respects it.
Yes, without needing an explanation.
That
he doesn't want you to elaborate. Why did you say a no? Rozitta, for example, let's say you've been working the whole day and this guy tells, you know what, Marya, today I want us to have a meetup. Are you available? In your real sense, you know very well that you're tired.
Yeah, you
so
don't
say,
want to go.
You know, today I am kind of tired. I won't make it for today. If this guy is a real person or a real man, he will understand. He won't need like, why? You know,
Kwani, what's up?
And you can come for only 20 minutes, 30 minutes. We won't even stay for long. You know, he's pushing you to doing something that you don't really want at that moment.
Wow.
So your no should be honored. Anything beyond that, red flag.
I get you. I think lost. I totally relate to that because we are also in a generation where men say when a woman says no, she actually means yes. But men need to understand that sometimes when we say no, we actually mean no. We are not trying to say yes indirectly.
Yes.
And if you can find somebody who understands that your no is actually no, I think that's a real man.
That's a real man.
Basically, the point is, if this is the standard you've set, and you present it to somebody, and they can accept it, that's a very nice green flag. But if they can't accept it, red flag.
Run away.
That's a really nice point.
Run away.
Okay.
Yeah.
My first point is somebody who puts in the work or puts in the effort. I mean, this is somebody who's trying to know you, trying to understand you. So they're not letting you do all the work. They're not putting you in that awkward position where you are the one who's always trying to reach out to them, trying to express yourself to them. They're also putting in the work because, it's two-way. It's not all the time. I'm the one calling you. I'm the one checking up on you. I'm the one saying, can we meet up? You know, it doesn't make sense. Imagine.
He's at 10, always.
Doesn't make sense. You know, it doesn't make sense.
It's so draining, actually.
And then there's also this other category that, yes, in the beginning there is effort. And then once you seem like you're interested, they withdraw. Oh my God. That really puts me off. I'm like, bro, what has changed, you know? And no, for me, now when it gets to that point, I'll be like, okay, fine. Tuache kutaftana. Kaflow venye kataenda, because there's no point in trying to seem like you're the one who's pursuing this thing, you know? So when it's two-way, manze, it really touches me.
It touches because, you know, the balance is equal.
Yeah, it's mutual. That's the word. It's mutual. It's not... I'm the only one who's interested. It's both of us are in this thing. And it's so unfortunate because we have this clique of men who are called the bad boys. Bad boys don't put in the effort. Nani wengi?
Sijui ndio wamebaki.
Hiyo ndio beliko.
Hiyo ndio beliko.
Oh my God. So to find somebody who can now put in the work, manze, it's green. Too green for me. Yes.
Wow, that's a nice point. Balancing the whole equation.
It's supposed to be mutual. You know?
You're together in these. There's no need of, I'm the one who's training, like, from Monday to Sunday. I'm the one who is, like, calling, you know.
On embarrassment.
Calling.
Let's just put it back on. You were saying
calling and doing all that kind of stuff. So it should be mutual.
It's supposed to be mutual. And then also, I think this is something that should be mutual throughout. It's not a teen. Nafika mahali umeingia box, unaanza kufanya the work. So that is it for me.
Thing, you know?
Throughout. Yes.
So I think my second point is about eye contact. And these I'm not condemning those people who don't maintain eye contact.
Okay, I have a problem with that point. But explain
I don't have any problem with those guys that don't maintain eye contact. You know, sometimes it's hard to maintain eye contact. But personally, to me, I normally feel like eye contact is more of a therapy. If you maintain the eye contact thing, I will learn things that you're saying, whether they're true or not. You know, it is at that time where you get people tell you sweet things. You know, you're the only fish. You know, those kind of vibes that they normally use. They will tell you everything.
Yeah.
But if you can maintain the eye contact, I can truly tell. Anamanisha.
So you believe in the fact that the eyes are truly the doorway to somebody's soul?
Yes.
Okay.
Personally, I normally feel like that. There's certain connection that
comes from
there's
eye contact.
You know, just like, you know, when you were growing up, Rozitta, maybe you had done something wrong to your mom, maybe anything. And then your mom wants to scold you, but before that, she wanted you to explain something.
Yeah.
And she wanted, like, now when you're explaining, kuna venye haunge mwangalia, because you know you are lying.
Yeah.
So me, I applied that to this thing.
I get your point.
You get
now.
my point.
I get it.
So if you're telling me something, look direct in my eyes, and I would tell
whether you're
whether you're telling me the truth or not. Yes.
Yoni kali.
Okay, I also had the problem of that, but I practice as much as I can because I know. When someone looks directly into your eyes, kama ulikuwa unaogopa, tension in a calm.
Oh,
that's me.
Hayongezeki? For real?
Yes, touch me.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a very unique point.
Contact.
I've never thought about it. But okay, that's a deep one. You get to learn somebody's sincerity and how honest they are. All right. The eyes don't lie.
You can always tell, Rozitta. You see, like right now, if I'm lying something, I want to be confident.
And you won't look at me.
Yes, you'll be looking at me, but now Gopa. I'm not confident. I'm not confident.
Okay.
Yes.
I get you.
Yes.
Very unique point.
Very.
All right. My third point is somebody who takes responsibility for their actions.
Yes.
I know for a fact that not everybody, no one is perfect, basically.
Yes.
I have my flaws. This person could also be having their flaws. They definitely probably have something I don't like. But if they do a mistake, instead of trying to make excuses, they take responsibility.
They own the mistake.
You know, it's not a situation of... why did you do this thing? And you clearly promised that you won't do it.
Yes.
Instead of telling you, I don't know why I did it, I can't explain what happened. Kwanza, when a man tells you, I can't explain what happened, my friend, that man will cheat on you and then say, I don't know what happened. You know? So when he can take responsibility and say, I'm sorry, this and this happened and it was totally my fault, instead of trying to blame someone else, oh my God, melts my heart.
Or they start defending their mistakes. They don't own their mistakes.
Yeah. It's like, this person is mature enough to take responsibility. He's a grown-up, so he understands that there's a consequence for every action. You know, and an irresponsible person will not think about that. Atakupea tu excuse all the time, and you'll just find yourself in a mess all the time because you'll have to keep taking his excuses.
Yes.
And I think there's just too much excuse you can take. You know. Yeah. So when a man can take responsibility for his actions, I don't care what he has done in the past or what he has done yesterday. As long as he can say, look, this was my absolute fault. I'm sorry it happened. And make a change, a turnaround around that issue. We're good. We move.
So if I get someone who owns their mistake, it's a potential.
Yes.
It is a potential.
Do you know how many people run away from responsibility?
I know.
There are so many.
So sad.
So to find somebody who can actually take responsibility, my friend, that's a unique person.
Again.
Yes.
Green
flag.
Green flag. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so that's my second point.
Wow, that's good. I'm learning.
You're learning.
I'm actually learning. I didn't know about that. So my second, or is it my third?
Your what? Is it second or third? Third.
Okay, yeah.
We're losing track.
We're losing track.
Yeah.
My third point, if this guy understands himself better, understanding themselves. You know, if someone doesn't understand themselves,
kujijua,
yes, there's no way he's gonna understand me. You know, the moment, Rozitta, you understand about who you really are, what you really want in life, what steps you want to, you know, to fall in life, there's no way you're gonna understand someone else. So it begins from me to them, not from them to me. If you start understanding them than the way you understand yourself,
it can't work.
It can't really work. It's that from me to them. So the moment someone understands themselves, that means that person is honest with himself or whatever, because he knows what he really wants in life. Now, when someone is honest with himself, atakuwa honest kwako.
Ukweli.
Yes, but ukipata mtu today is telling you this, tomorrow is telling you different. Yani they keep on camouflaging, like they're not always constant with whatever they say.
They're not consistent with either their character, their habits.
Yes.
Whoa.
Even today they tell you this, tomorrow they tell you something else because they forgot what they told you yesterday. They keep on changing. How? So if someone understands themselves better, they will be honest with you. They will be open with you, and there's nothing important than when someone opens up for you. You know, you get to understand them, what they really want, their future plans, because they've given themselves to you, kabisa. You can literally understand who they really are. So if you come across someone who understands themselves, mtu anakwambia hivi kitu, na akikwambia in the next 5 years the same thing, unless they want to advance, so they tell you know what,
a better version.
Yes, a better version. Then that's it's a green flag. I
get you.
Yes.
That means while you're still single, make sure you understand yourself, get to know yourself, date yourself, know what you like, what you don't like, what you can compromise, what you can't compromise, where you draw the line. Nice.
You know, I feel that point is just the same like love. You know, there's no way I can love you, Rozitta, if I don't know how to love myself.
You need to love you first.
Love me first. Let me understand what I really want in life, what things I don't like, what I appreciate. You know, if I get to understand myself better, I love myself better, then it will be easier for me to love someone else. Genuinely. You know, nowadays people are loving people. Yani, it has become
it's like the pandemic of love, where it's not real love.
And then you're even telling someone, it has become a common one. You go telling people,
you just throw it around.
Love you, without carrying the weight. The exact way that should be carried. You tell them, you know what, I love you. So people are mistaking that
and just dishing it out.
I love you, Rozitta, because we found the same thing happening. The past generation, maybe they were you know what, we love you, and then it became like something so common.
I think for me it takes a lot before I say I love you. Oh my goodness. Ntenda I love. I'm like, do you really?
So at least there's a remnant. Because Rozitta is here. She's a remnant. When get away to you, like, you know what? I love you. Anyway, engaging. It really means from deep. Yes.
I get you. That's deep. Nice. Okay, that point. A man who has the ability or can become a problem solver. Let me explain.
Yes.
I don't know if Marya, you've ever talked to somebody and you know this person has the potential to help you through a situation or guide you or advise you. So you explain yourself for like a whole hour, your frustrations, your issue, your situation, and then this guy goes like, "Wa, so utadu?" Oh my goodness! It is so utadu, and you know when basically men are naturally problem solvers. You give a man a problem, the first instinct is to try and solve the problem, is to try and come up with a solution. And for us women, the first instinct is to share. That's why when I have an issue, I'll call you. Nikwambia, this is what has happened. It's my first instinct. But for a man, it's, so this is what is happening. What do I do to solve? But to find a man who has embraced that instinct and goes for it, I think it's not an easy thing to come by. Because you get across such a person, you share your problem, and probably this is a problem that affects the both of you. And the son of man goes like, "Sa utadu."
The son of man.
Utadu.
And your head hopes that maybe it's going to give you a solution.
And I'm like, "Utadu? I'm asking you, what do you think I should do? Advise me." So, oh my God, it frustrates me.
It actually.
A man has a problem, but he's not doing anything to solve the problem. You know, I don't know if this is for every woman, but for me, come and share your problem to me. but also be thinking of a solution.
Don't
come to dump your problem on me without having a solution in mind. Yes, I'll help you probably come up with an idea, advice, but when you're coming to me solely so that I can give you the solution by myself, I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me. So when a man can give you a solution somehow, it really melts my heart. Because say like let's say I'm sick, and I tell this person I'm sick, and then the first thing they say is do this, get an Uber, meet me at the hospital. That's a different man compared to the one wa sautadu.
Ameonyesha effort.
My God, I can't even explain clearly.
At first, when you ran to him asking for an idea or a solution, you had hopes.
Exactly.
So the moment utadu, like,
oh my goodness,
utadu.
And let me tell you, I think women always have a solution.
Of course.
But we want the man to feel like the man.
Yes.
So we go to the man for that solution, knowing too well.
Exactly.
I know what I want to do, but I want you to feel like the man. And then the man tells you, utadu.
You're giving him the priority, but anakuangusha. Tutadu. First generation.
Oh my God, that really just... So when a man can just appear to be offering a solution or an idea or guiding you through a solution somehow... Oh,
it feels good, by the way. As
green.
Much as you knew maybe what you wanted, you already had an idea. But you want this person like to give you their suggestion.
Exactly.
As much as you know what it is that you really want. So the moment anakwambia
utadu. Really puts me off.
And you're like, no, if he's asking at this point, what if when you get into a serious relationship, maybe
or even marriage,
and kids come, and then our kids have issues, and then I'm like, you know what,
this and this,
and then
utadu.
It's a draw.
So that's my third point.
So my fourth point, if this person actively listens to you.
Actively. I like that word. Because there's listening and there's actively listening. Okay.
Someone might pretend they're listening, but their mind is not there. They're thinking of football. Whatever
Men
happened
and
at
football.
work. Yes, whatever happened at work. So if this person is actively listening to you, then that's a game. You know? When you're in a relationship, from Monday to Sunday, just like I said, there are days that you have loopholes. See, it's a bed of roses. It's not a bed of roses. And you'll have disagreement, you'll argue. Especially that time of arguments. You'll get to know what kind of a person you're dealing with. Yes, you'll get to know.
I get you.
In bad times.
Yes.
If you can listen to whatever it is that you're saying. If you're saying a point and it's like, you know what, Rozitta? Your point counts. It doesn't count, I mean. Your point is countless. It doesn't count. He can't listen to any perspective that you're putting across. Because it feels like, I'm the man of the house. You have to listen.
So my word is law.
Yes, your word is law, and his words are final. No matter how bad they seem like. Yani, whatever, any word you say, it doesn't count. They want you to feel you're like, I'm a nobody. There's nothing I can say counts, you know. But if this person can listen to you, he gives you an ear and even tells you, you know what?
Puts into consideration your thoughts, your ideas, your perspectives.
Especially when you're arguing. Those good arguments. Good arguments. So maybe one time you say something and then he's like, you know what? Whatever you say, it really triggered me. And I take that, I embrace the point that you say. That's good.
Wow.
That's a goal.
Okay.
If you can take a point, he can listen to you, You know, sometimes us ladies, you say all the words that you've been having in your heart that specific day, you spill them off. But he's a kind man to listen because he knows this thing is temporary. We get back to normal. If I react the same way she's reacting, if we imagine that kind of a man, oh my God.
Okay, I get you, because even my last point is the same, except it's a bit different, but it's still around communication.
It's communication.
I think one of the things I value most is communication. Basically because I feel like we have so much talking and very little listening. And beside that there is lack of a lack of communication completely. And no, communication is not just talking and listening. It involves understanding. Have you understood what I've said?
Yes.
Not have you just listened?
Yes.
Have you gotten my point? Have you gotten my perspective? And besides the understanding, there's also that I really feel like when a man is really interested in you, except he's very busy, he'll always find at least 2 minutes of his day to send a message or call.
Yes. You know, Rozitta, there's a difference between a guy. Let's say a guy is busy. They create time for you and send a hi. But
just that.
And there's also a difference. He will only text you when he's free.
Oh
my goodness.
God.
He cannot like set a time and say, you know what, by the way, let me check on.
I have 2 seconds to spare. Let me send a text.
That is so special.
I know.
So special.
And I really don't know why men think we complicate communication, because we don't want to talk for hours. We also have lives. We also have jobs. We have things to do. We are also busy.
Everybody is busy.
Yeah, we're not just waiting for you to call. So I know you're busy, but you can't consider those 2 seconds to just say hi. Have you eaten?
The way that guy melts someone.
Yeah, it really does.
Because you know very well this person is busy, but he's created time for me. Oh goodness, you feel
it's
like a
special when somebody is busy, but they can create time for you. Lakini mtuwa, I'm busy from Monday to Saturday night, so I'll text you on Sunday.
That means you're not a priority. Out of sight, in their life.
Out of mind. Exactly.
You're not a priority. Like they prioritize every other thing
except
you.
Wewe ngojeanga nikiwa free.
Red flag.
Manze.
And then you're always the one saying hello. Hi. Karibu kwa ambulance. Hi. Uko tu hapo mpaka anaona it's like you're chasing him.
And you know, for us women, we can be that persistent.
Yes.
We can be like, leo hajani text.
I've been there.
Let me send a message. You've been there?
I've been there.
Oh my goodness, me too.
Yes.
Because it's like, hi, how are you doing? And then anakujibu too fine.
Na hata 2 hours later. 2 hours later.
Ama hata kesho kutwa. You know, I really don't know. Dear men, it's not so complicated.
Yes.
Just a nice text message doesn't have to be, I don't know how many pages long.
Just a hi, you know. It melts someone's heart.
It really goes a long way.
I really feel like this person is thinking of me. It's not like me always.
I'm not the only one who's thinking about him. And I think for us women, you know how we say women will treat you how they want you to treat them.
Yes.
And then if you don't learn, they will start treating you the way you're treating them.
You reciprocate.
You know?
Yes.
So at the beginning, we'll be persistent, by the way.
Of course.
Hey, we will text.
Everyone
we will
wants
call.
Love. You know? Everybody wants love.
Until you wake up and realize, it's like I'm doing the chasing up, and it's no longer funny. Then we go mute.
That word, chasing. You're chasing.
My goodness.
That reminds me, someone asked me sometime back, is it always wrong when a girl shoots the shot first? You know, you get frustrated until you want to know where you stand in someone's life. So sometimes inakwanga tunataka. You just want to know where you stand because one time he's communicating well, like it's so consistent. Like,
how do you hi, this guy? Okay.
Like Jehovah, you've reigned in this. Next week, it's now the ambulance. You're the only person.
Because you've already been drawn in, so you feel the need to maintain that communication.
Yes.
And I think, especially if you're not seeing this person every day,
of course,
communication makes you feel connected still, you know. And I don't know why men just don't get it. So if you get a man who understands that you value communication, oh my God. Yeah, so so you'll get to a point where you stop talking to this person and then this guy will say ulimkata. Yet ni alinyamaza.
You know, every lady will want to know where they stand in someone's life.
True.
You don't have to invest your feelings on someone and maybe their agenda is different, you know? Maybe personally I see like we are these for love, but for him he's still at a friendship level. So I
totally get it.
He's at a friendship level.
Yeah.
Marya is here creating castles on air, you know, marriage.
You've already built until 10 years from now.
Our kids will look like this. that wedding day will look like this. My maids will be like this and that. Someone is still... Now, that's when you see a lady shooting the show. Because you want to be sure. Yes.
Exactly.
You know, time is still moving.
Yeah.
We are not 16 anymore.
We are not, by the way.
Time is running.
Yeah.
And we have to run with it. Yes.
And I think at this point, we should just help the ladies.
Yes.
Because we've already told the men, we value communication because we are emotional beings. And communication appeals to our emotions. Exactly. And for the ladies, when it gets to that point and you start feeling like you are doing the most, you probably are doing the most. And that's your sign. Just stop.
Just stop.
Nyamaza tu pia.
Let go.
Exactly. You don't have to force, because that is where you get to and you start forcing things.
Yes.
And when a man sees like you are chasing him, pursuing him,
yes.
Heartbreak,
man.
Comes in a
Premium
package.
tears.
And then you start saying utakuwa Taliban, but again, you also probably forced it too much. So when the communication is not two-way,
it's not balanced.
See must, by the way.
I don't have to be 100 and then he's 40.
Exactly. There's a lot of fish in the sea.
Yes, of course.
Doesn't matter your age.
Yes.
There's fish in the sea, a lot.
And you know what? God has someone for us.
Exactly.
No matter the age, what season.
True.
The only thing we have is to align ourselves. To submit ourselves fully to God. Because, you know, maybe we're supposed to be praying for the person. And then you're concentrating on that. He's not even responding.
To your
and when
text.
you're praying, maybe you've given up on this one.
Yeah.
When you're praying for someone else, you still have him in mind.
Yeah.
Sasa Mungu anakusaidia.
Anaona sasa akanta
But
kafanya
you're still there. As much as you're praying, you know what, God, that one went. Now I want someone else. But you still have him in mind.
Yeah.
Ujamwachilia. Let go.
Let's go, manze. That
It
was
is
amazing.
so sad. Oh gosh.
I am so excited. That was a very amazing conversation. We've shared our points, the 4.
Yes, the 4 points.
But I wonder, do you have any other point you'd like to say?
I feel like trust.
Trust.
If someone trusts you.
How do you know somebody trusts you? Let me ask you that question.
How they perceive me. They don't go around as uko wapi sai. You know? They don't go checking my phone, who I associate myself with, you know. They trust me. They know Maya is a principal lady. Wherever she is, ako sawa.
Okay.
There's some things that Maya can't. She has some standards, some, you know, there's some things that Maya can't really do. So no matter where I am, at what time, with who,
he's not worried about you. Okay, I get you.
So trust is very important. And as much as he shows that in this relationship thing, before you taking it now to marriage, it shows that even the fact that he's agreed to marry, trust him. Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's a new one. Because trust is not something we easily get from people.
Yes.
Because for one, it is earned.
It is earned.
But also not so many people are willing to trust that easily. Are willing to give their trust either.
Yes.
So I get your point. When you get somebody who can trust you, first it also means they are trustworthy.
Yes.
If I trust you, it means you can also trust me back, you know?
Yes.
Amazing.
They can trust your heart.
Yeah.
For you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They know this girl.
Yeah. Okay.
There's some things she can't say. There's some extent she can't reach.
Yeah.
She knows words. You know.
Amazing.
Trust.
I like how we've shared points that cannot be faked.
Yes.
We've shared something yenye hakuna mtu ataenda kujifanya. There are those things. These are things that they have to come naturally.
Yes, listen.
Nobody can pretend to trust. You can't pretend to communicate.
And okay, pretend that you will communicate. How long will it last?
Exactly.
1 month and you're tired.
Yeah.
So this is something that will flow naturally.
Exactly.
You can't fake trust.
You can't.
Yes.
You can't.
You can't fake that you'll always be there for your person.
Yeah.
Because you get tired. But if you're doing it willingly, from deep down within.
Yeah. Makes a huge difference.
Yes, it makes a huge
So we are
difference.
safe. Nobody will pretend to be those green flags.
Our eyes are open. We learned the hardest way.
Oh my God, that was such an interesting conversation.
Yes.
Thank you so much for gracing Corner Seat with your presence and with such amazing caliber and wisdom. You know, I'm so excited.
I was so happy. You know, I've been watching you on YouTube and I'm like, hey, this girl is oozing in wisdom and knowledge.
Really?
So the fact that I'm seated next to you, I feel so much privilege.
Thank you. It was also an honor having you around, you know. And I look forward to doing this more often.
Of course.
Yeah?
I'm just a call away.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So, lady or gentleman, that was episode 2 for you. I hope you have enjoyed this episode, and let me know in the comments, are there other green flags that we haven't mentioned that you hold close to your heart? Are there things that you've put like, these are things I can't compromise on, these are things that must be met for me to give somebody a chance? Let me know those things in the comments, and I'll be more than excited to engage with you. If you watched this video to the end and you haven't subscribed, this is your sign. Subscribe because you have loved the corner seat, and of course you have loved the both of us. Yeah. Also be sure to share this episode to one person, just one person. I'm not even asking for 10, just one person that you know is going to be excited about this episode as well. So until episode 3, I'm your host Rozitta. She was my co-host Marya.
Hey, Musiq.
Yes, be sure to follow her on her socials, which are
Marya K.
Marya K.
Marya K Musiq on Facebook and Marya K on YouTube. Marya K Musiq on
Instagram.
Instagram.
All right.
Yes.
You've gotten that, I believe. So until the next episode, bye guys.
Bye bye.